We are the 4th and 5th grade elective classes, Theater 101 and
the stage crew. We do props, we do the background, costumes,
yes.
and everything.
Yes, and so as a director, I love, love, love production crews. I love people who come in and help because everyone thinks, oh, you just, tell the actors what to do. Oh, no. The production crew is usually 10 times the number of people that are running the show. Anytime you see a show, those folks, the unsung heroes of the show, have done way more than you realize. There's no such thing as a one-person show. So I'm very proud of my actors, but I'm also extremely proud of my production crew, which we will honor them again. But let's give them a round of applause. The story you're going to hear is a feeder story for our summer production, which is Aladdin. We hope you all come see this. July 27th, we have performances at 2 and 5, and this is free and open to the public. But this story is called Scheherazade. That will be on your spelling test. Tales from the Arabian Nights, and it is a feeder story to Aladdin. And if you know the story of Aladdin, you will hear a reference to this story in one of the songs that they sing. And today you're going to hear a reference to Aladdin in Scheherazade. So without further ado, we present the 4th and 5th grade theater classes, Scheherazade and the Tales from the Arabian Nights.
Copy C. Oh, there you are. I hope your work is all finished. Are you ready to greet the new queen?
Yes, Lotus Petal. We were trying to pronounce her name.
I have it down in my mind now. Scheherazade. Scheherazade.
I'll never learn it. What?
No. Like this. Scheherazade. Zod. As in I am Zod when Lotus Petal catches me napping instead of dusting.
I am a Zod. When I have to learn a new name. Every day, the name gets harder.
Queens, queens, queens. Every day there's a new one. Let's see, I think today makes 435.
Chop, 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 off her head. Poor little thing. She's gonna have her head chopped off like all the others.
The executioner has already worn out several hatchets. They say he really has an axe to grind.
Lotus Petal, don't you think our grand and supreme ruler of 21 kingdoms, is a bit strange?
Shh! Careful, Poppy Seed. The walls have ears and the keels have eyes.
If you do not agree, Lotus Petal, I think I'm the crazy one.
One might say he's eccentric. Eccentric! Shh! Eccentric! Off with our head, eccentric!
Tell us more about our Sultan, Lotus Petal.
Well, His Majesty, our grand and supreme ruler and commander-in-chief of 21 kingdoms, was once a happy prince. However, he married a wicked woman who treated him very badly. She deceived him and ran off with the palace guard. Now, the Sultan hates women. Really? All women? All women are evil, declared the unhappy one-chubby prince. He decided that no woman would ever make him unhappy again, so he thought of this plan.
What plan?
Every day, wedding bells would be heard throughout the whole entire kingdom. How romantic. But every day, he would have to choose a different bride. Then the day after the wedding, the bride would have to appear before the royal court advisor to be beheaded royally.
Needles and pins, when the Sultan marries, the trouble begins.
What's the trouble, Royal Seamstress?
Trouble? How would you like to make wedding dresses every day for 435 days? I can't see straight.
Our Sultan is a bad old man. When you're with his eye, Poppy Say Nutmeg, you'll see there are reasons for everything.
What reason could explain his decapitation?
That means chopping off someone's head? I know.
Recorded by
The court advisor. No, that's you.
If the court advisor fails to have the queen beheaded, then him himself will be beheaded.
Lotus Petal, you must come help me. I'm having trouble with the cake bakers. They've all gone on strike because they're sick of making wedding cakes. Can't you lend me some of your maids to help mix the icing?
Oh yes, Lotus Petal, let us help. We love to lick the balls.
Very well, if you are sure the dusting is done.
Have you guys heard the news? The new queen is the daughter of the court advisor. And the second cook's brother knows the page who heard that she volunteered to marry the sultan.
She must be a sorceress. Only a witch would marry our eccentric sultan.
Alas, the court advisor has yet another daughter, and that would make 436. Who will be next?
Make way for His Majesty, Shariah, Supreme Ruler of 21 Kingdoms. Make way for Her Majesty, Royal Bride to His Majesty, Scheherazade, Supreme Ruler and Chief of 21 Kingdoms.
Hail to the sultan, hail to his beautiful bride.
Oh, my dear, you are by far the most beautiful woman I have ever seen. No wonder our royal subjects stare at you.
Surely my husband exaggerates.
And modest, too. Too bad she must leave this world. Some trinkets for my bride.
How lovely. I've heard of such wonderful gems, but I've never seen any like these.
Why do you weep, my precious one? These are for you to wear. Pray, do not weep tears bigger than these diamonds.
I'm homesick for my little sister Dinazad. We've never been separated before.
Page, send a royal messenger to fetch Scheherazade's sister. My bride must be happy. For now. The wedding cake is prepared, Your Highness, but I fear that there will be none for tomorrow. The royal kitchen is on strike.
On strike! How dare
They claim that everyone... Wait. They claim... They're tired of making wedding cakes, Your Highness. Today was the 435th. They want to make donuts, pies, or tarts. Anything but wedding cakes.
Tarts, tarts, tarts. I just love tarts. We can have tarts tomorrow, donuts the next day, and pie the day after that.
Tarts, I guess. Very well. Off you go. Sister to the royal bride. I bring sister to the royal bride, supreme ruler of 21 kingdoms, Dinazad.
Oh, little sister, I was beginning to think we would never see each other. I thought we'd never put our heads together again. Husband, before we depart for our marriage supper, may I tell my little sister a bedtime story?
Very well. But isn't she a little bit big for a bedtime story?
None are too young and none are too old. Come, little one, sit at my feet. Once upon a time, there was a fisherman. He was very poor. He did not have enough food to feed his wife and his sons. The lakes yield no fish, and he didn't want the gods to think him greedy. So, one time, he was about to come home with nothing to have for his family when he turned back around and there was something in his net. It was a golden vessel with the seal of Solomon. He quickly opened it with his knife, and out came a genie with a great and powerful voice. He said, "I shall grant you one favor." "Well," said the fisherman, "I have a question. How did you think? Did you really come out of that vessel? Of course, said the genie. With considerable indignation, I don't believe you. I won't believe you until you get back inside. And so, the genie did as odd. Oh, she must have fallen asleep. We'll have to finish the story another time.
Oh dear, you don't suppose the genie got back in the vessel, do you? Wake up! Oh well, I guess I'll just have to listen to the rest of the story tomorrow. But sir, you're included to the 12th Kingdom inspection. I'll listen to the rest of the story afterwards. But isn't the queen to be royally beheaded in the morning? Summon the royal executioner and the court advisor. The beheading must be postponed.
And so, the genie of the lamp gave Aladdin. So Aladdin took his princess to the palace that the genie of the lamp had given to him.
Haven't I told you never to interrupt me while I'm listening to Scheherazade's stories? You have done so for the past 1001 nights.
But sir, the 19th and 20th kingdoms have sent for you.
Tell them to settle their own dispute. My place is at the side of my wife.
Your Highness, the kitchen help is on strike again.
How shall I ever finish the story? Be off!
But Your Highness, it's on strike. Isn't that the thing you can do? They claim that everyone in the palace is allowed to listen to the Queen's stories except them. They're always baking and never hear about Alibaba or the Enchanted Horse or...
How do they know about these stories?
I listened at the keyhole, Your Highness. My specialty was always wedding cakes, but lately I've had nothing to do.
It's partly our fault, Our Royal Highness. Since the arrival of our worthy and lovely queen, we've lost Will to dust, and have been sitting here with the rest of the court listening to this marvelous stories.
She must know 1 in 1,000 of them, Your Royal Highness. We know how we love them, and we know how everyone else would love them too.
So we told the royal cook to listen at the royal keyhole.
And you've been such a nice and kind ruler.
I am no longer the royal executioner. I've thrown away my hatchet and I have grown a beautiful garden where the queens used to be beheaded. Anyone in the kingdom will help me dig, plant, and carry sod because they're so happy about the change in policy.
The royal seamstresses wish to thank you, for you see, ever since you began telling tales, the palace mending has been able to get done. That hasn't happened in years, because we've always been busy stitching wedding dresses. We've fashioned these robes to express our gratitude.
I am so honored to receive all of your thanks.
Come, sister. We must finish the story of Aladdin or we'll never get to the next one.
But first, I must make a proclamation. For I will swear that from now on there shall be no more beheadings in the 21 kingdoms.